That's right. It's that time again. We're back with Informative Moments with Matthew Curran.
That's right. That's right, Doc. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good on this stupid college course I'm going through, but
I mean, come on. College
oh,
is tough. College is tough. It's not just any college, it's a master's degree. Let's be honest.
it's a pain in my rear end.
Got to keep working hard, though.
It's a pain in my front end.
If you're going to make a difference in people's lives, Doc, it takes effort.
Oh, I don't need a college degree to make a difference in people's lives.
I love it. Yes,
ask
you
Jeff.
can do it on Convene Communities. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
True story. I heard we had a special visit from the former president of the United States last week. Is that true?
He did. He came in and, yeah, he was there. He was in the pre-show, gave a little pep talk and all that. And
That's awesome.
So it was interesting. So you do quite a great job of impersonations.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk you into going and doing some open mic nights and stuff like that, and I think you should.
Oh, speaking of, I've started writing a bit.
Yeah.
For an open mic. I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah, you have to send it to me. That's gonna be awesome.
It's probably not funny for shit, but whatever.
That's right. But it's gonna be good. You need to do it. You're funny guy.
Wait a minute. Funny how? Funny I amuse you? Funny I'm a clown?
Yeah.
How am I funny?
Yeah, you're funny. Let's talk.
All right. Thought we were talking, but okay.
We are, but we're going to get to the moments. We want to get to the informative moments about Convene, and we're trying to jump into some of the, some of the things that make Convene different, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So here's what I wanted to talk about today is, I've been Convene Communities for a long time here, as we've been growing this thing. But one of the things that really happened that was pretty cool is that when I first was forming Convene, I was working with a marketing firm, and I sat down, they interviewed me, and I went away, and then I ended up coming back, and they said, okay, we got the perfect name, we got the perfect tagline, and they showed it to me right away, and they said, we've listened to what you were saying, and so Convene, right? That's the name, Convene Communities, right? How do we come together? We convene, and we convene in communities. So that's kind of separate, but they said your tagline is real life, real people, and real experiences. And that hits perfect, right? Because, when you talk about what Convene is, it is a platform with a purpose. We know that, but we talk about how we all have a story. We all have something to share. We all have a place that we come from. And it's important that if we're going to take our ideas, take our passions, that we do that in a way where we can make a difference in people's lives. And how do we do that, right? It's like me and you sitting around the table. If we're going to take a topic like parenting, you and I sitting around the table, and I say, hey, Doc, if you're in this situation, how would you handle it? And where are you going to pull from? Your experience, your life, your story.
Oops. So, sorry, I had my mic muted.
That's good. It's tough to have a two-way conversation if or Mike. So if I say to you, Doc, what does real life, real people, real experiences mean to you? How would you explain it?
Well, it's simply in the title, right? Real life, meaning you've been there, you've done it, you've had these experiences, and hopefully you've learned from it, and that you can share that with not only your, further problems that you may come across in life later, but more importantly, share it with the community and help others grow.
Yeah. So real life, we all have this life we walk through. We all have these life experiences. Some are good, some are bad. Not everything is a disaster and bad that we want to share. Some things are very positive and very good.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, because I think sometimes we always focus on the negative. Let's not.
Absolutely. And I am really trying in my life to weed out all of the negative thoughts, vibes, energy, whatever you want to say, because I found it, especially with my condition, it puts me down into a deep, dark hole, and it's really hard to climb out of.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. We can focus on the positive, or we can take our story, right? Our real experiences, and we can talk about how we've maybe have been to a low spot, but how we've come and taken it to a high spot. So that's the goal. The ultimate goal is to show people that, hey, you're not walking alone. You're walking with others. Others have gone through what you may have gone through, which is really, really cool, in the long run. So I love that. I think that the real life piece is perfect. I think the real life, real people, adding that on, damn, life's not easy. You
Nope.
know, we're real people, you know. We go through ups and we go through downs and we go through positives and we go through negatives. And so it's again, showing you that it's okay. It's okay to be okay, and or to not be okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then the real experiences, it just ties it all together. Life experience.
I have learned through my trials and tribulations that talking about the issues really helps.
Yeah.
And I used to not be that guy. I was the guy that bottled everything up, compartmentalized everything.
Mhm.
So I'm finding not only with myself, but I'm starting to find that others that are talking about their issues as well, it's really helping them get through what they're dealing with.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it becomes such an important thing. Again, I can sit here and think, well, I'm the only one who's ever gone through this in this entire world. It's just me. I'm the only one, only person. No, you're not. No, you're not. There's others, and you'll find that with inside of Convene. A lot of times, you'll see when you post things, whether it's as yourself or anonymously, you'll see that people will come in and said, "I've been through that," and or "I'm going through that," and so that becomes that place to lean on each other,
And it's
and that's
very
what makes us
easy.
different.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's very easy to get wrapped around that mentality of, oh man, this is happening to me. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Conversely, I guarantee you there are a lot of people that could be sitting right next to you that are going through the exact same thing.
100%. 100%. So that's what makes us different. And that's the message that I really want to pull out of this particular time is that we all have our life experiences. We all have our story and we all have something to share. We all have things in common. And so if you find a way to do that and work together, then we become a place where we can lift each other up. We can become that full platform with a purpose that we're meant to be that makes us so different than all these other social media platforms.
We're there.
Where are there? It's happening. It's happening in a lot of groups. Amy just made a post, a comment a minute ago. I mean, she's going out. She leaves tomorrow to go to California to talk to a school out in California and all that.
Wow.
Um, I was on talking to her about it this morning. Those are great things that are happening. We have people inside of Convene that are going to different places across the country to share their story, to share what they're all about, and to make a difference in people's lives. Now, she works with middle school and youth. That's awesome. You know, I could go on. You got Kate, who's doing great things in the midweek pit stop with women, and taking a Bible verse a week and sharing that Bible verse, and everybody coming in and finding that commonality around that. It's just cool
Speaking
to see. Yes.
speaking of Kate,
Yep.
I saw y'all had a little meetup this
Exactly.
weekend.
This was awesome. I was able to meet up with Kate. I was in Pontiac, Michigan, flying friendly skies, and had a day off. And Kate and her husband Chad came over, and I was able to take them into the Penske hangar and show them the jet, and they sat in there and became pilots inside of the cockpit and all that. So it was really pretty cool. It's
Whoa, you can't say that, pal.
I know that word. Yeah, we got to use it word. The flight deck. Yeah, but yeah, it was pretty cool. It was great to meet Chad. I'd only seen him on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So to meet him face to face was a lot of fun. And then that's what this is about. Convene's about family and meeting people and getting to know each other. And it's always good to see somebody that's in Convene like Kate. But it was good. You know what? We didn't even talk about Convene the whole time sitting there, eating
Mhm.
lunch and all that. We just talked about life and about doing
So
exactly what we're talking about. Real life, real people, real experience. We talked about parenting most of the time.
if Kate and what's her husband's name again?
Chad.
Chad. If Kate and Chad were the pilots, did that make you the stewardess?
It could be.
Oh, I'd have killed to see that.
I mean, I can serve a drink. Come on.
Coffee, tea, or me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. To show people the jet and, what I do on the other side was pretty fun. So that's kind of cool. But again, great things are happening. The real life, real people that hit on one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I'll get into interviews, Doc, and they're intense interviews, right? We're talking about real life stuff. People are telling their stories.
Mhm.
And I'll say to them, and every single time, this is normally people that aren't in Convene, maybe are new to Convene, who really haven't paid attention to what the tagline is, for example. But I'll say, we'll be in these intense interviews and we'll get towards the end and I'll say, hey, I have a question for you. Um, what does real life, real people, real experience? And then every single time I found the moment to ask this question, what does that mean to you? This is the reaction I get. People go just like this. They'll lean back and their hands will come to their chest and
Hmm.
they'll say, you're talking about me. You're talking about my life. You're talking about what I'm going through and the life experiences that I'm dealing with and all that. And that's pretty cool that we have a tagline that people in their moment can look at and be like, that's me. That's what this is all about. And so that becomes pretty cool to me because again, we're hitting the mark and we need more people to come in and help us hit the mark. So we all have a story, right? We all have something to share. And do you have the nerve to, create something and share it?
What's up, Nate? Nate joined us in the room.
There we go.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah. So,
And he's flashing the guns.
yeah, exactly.
Sun's out, guns out, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's it, man. I just wanted to jump on. We're going to keep jumping on, talking about these little different nuances, little things that make us different. Um, yeah, if you're looking for a place to come in and create content and make a difference, we're growing. We're always looking for community leaders. We just started a new community today, which is awesome, which is a great thing. So we have a new community that's starting that. It's called Invest with Her. So I'm excited about that.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's going to be a great one. But a lot of people doing a lot of great things, and we're constantly looking for new community leaders, new group leaders, in all the different communities. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out anytime. Find a time to meet with you, explain what Convene is, explain how you can make a difference, maybe find a community that you can be a part of or create one. And, we'll go from there. So
For sure. For sure.
amen.
It's a great thing. I joke you and I kid all the time. I call it a cult, but
Yeah.
Mr. Koresh, it's a great platform that you've got going here.
I appreciate that.
And
I appreciate that.
hell, all I can say at this point is hallelujah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're funny, man. Keep working on your skit. Maybe that can, you're going to do great things. You're going to be a comedian yet. I believe it.
I'm not doing it to be a comedian. I just like to have fun. That's all.
I know.
Nobody wants to listen to me. Hey, Eugene joins us in the chat room.
There we go.
Well, all right,
All right.
sir. Let's wrap this up. It's always a honor and privilege to come on here with you and to how much do I owe you for laughing at my jokes now?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Tough. A lot.
Yeah, it figures. Well,
Hit that donate button up in the corner. That's donating to me for listening to Doc's jokes, but actually it's not.
that's right.
Doc does a lot of great for me doing this, and pours into Convene, which is a great thing. So
Let me just
anytime.
say something about the donate tab there. Again, it's not free. It's a service that I am paying for. But when we ask for a donation, I'm not a dollar here, a dollar there. I'm not asking you to, this isn't a GoFundMe account. It's just kind of helps me out to help the platform stay online and do what we do.
Yeah, guess who just started watching?
Who?
Greg Wilson.
Really? What's up, Greg?
The Greg Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's another guy that we need to get on as a guest whenever he finds time, because Lord knows that dude is busier than jeez.
He won, and then Josh Griffith now watching. There we go. The Wounded
Excellent.
Warrior Umpire Academy with Greg. Something that has impacted both of our lives big time.
Oh my God. I wouldn't say it impacted. It not only changed, but it saved my life.
Yeah.
And not only do I have Greg to thank for that, but more importantly, I've got you to thank because you're the asshole that talked me into it.
Exactly. But you're so happy you did. See that little plaque right there? I was the honor grad of that. So I'll throw that out there.
Here we go.
All right, look, thank you for doing this. Keep watching for us. If you got a topic you want to talk about in the future, please put it in the comments. No, we'll come back and we'll talk about it. If you have a question about Convene, put it in there. We'll come back and answer it. So we're going to keep trying to do these quite often because it's a way to get our message out there. So pretty excited. Thank you for doing it. Thank you again for all your time. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And Eugene, we can't move the QR code. It's the way it is. And I can see it just fine.
Yeah. Real
That's
life,
right.
real people, real experiences.
Real QR codes.
Real QR code. Thank you. We'll see.
All right. We'll talk to y'all next time. Actually, Wednesday night. Do you want to?
Yeah, Wednesday night. Let's talk about that. Wednesday night. Lisa Herring. Come watch it. The rock star of Convene. Make it happen. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, Convene Facebook. We'll see you there.
All right. We'll see everybody. Bye-bye.